I'm here with Aurora. I'm going to be doing some interview questions. So, Aurora.
Yes.
How do you feel about algebra?
I don't love it. I don't hate it. I can do it. That's about how I feel.
That's
Neutral.
A good answer. Yeah, neutral. So how much experience do you have with algebra?
I learned it in school, in like middle school, high school.
Middle school, high school, and then what about classes now?
Well, I moved on to like pre-calc, calc. Now it's all like biology stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So was there a moment in the process of learning that algebra kind of clicked for you, or was it more of a gradual change?
Just a gradual. You just learn as you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just add tools to the toolbox.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Can you think of a time that you were really proud of an algebra or a math experience, or when you felt like you knew how to apply it?
When I was just a little girl in like early high school, my math class would do like pre-tests and before a test, and if you got 90% or better, you wouldn't have to take the actual test. And I did 90% or better. I felt so good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I would too. I always enjoy not taking tests. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you some supplemental questions. So, if I see an equation like this, how could I go about solving for x? What could I use?
Use the quadratic formula.
Good answer.
Yeah.
How'd you know that? Yeah.
It's
That's what I was
x
just gonna
squared,
ask.
x squared, and x.
And then
Minus, Yep.
Nice.
That's
What about-
ABC.
There we go. Okay, what about this equation? What does that represent?
That's the equation of a line. Y equals mx plus b.
And what does m stand for?
M is the slope of the line.
Nice.
Yeah. B is the y-intercept.
What if I make m negative? Which way is the line going to slope?
It's going to be a negative, like negative downturn.
Negative slope. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Negative slope.
Exactly.
Going down.
Perfect. Good answer.
Yes.
Can you think of a time fairly recently, that you've used algebra in your life, in your classes and anything?
So I'm going for like environmental, like biological science, so definitely in like ecology classes and stuff, population genetics.
Yeah.
Those are definitely, it's like applied algebra.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Like Hardy Weinberg.
Yeah.
All that fun stuff. I miss it.
You miss it.
Algebra's so much fun, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
So what's
my favorite?
When you think of algebra, what's one topic within algebra that you would like to be better in, or that you wish you were better in?
That's a tough one. Logs.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. I feel like it only comes up every so often, and every time it comes up again that I need to use it, I need to like look up videos or something on how to do it again.
Yeah, relearn it, right? Refresh.
Yeah, so definitely logs.
Yeah, okay, that actually leads pretty well into another question I had, which is there a method that you found effective for in your process of learning or relearning algebra, brushing up?
Just watching videos, tutorials on how to do it, and then just you relearn the steps of how to solve something. Once you watch someone solve something similar, then you know how to solve others.
Yes. Yeah, and then you can apply it to your own example, right?
Yes, exactly.
So when you were learning algebra growing up, how was it taught to you? Like what kind of classroom style?
Just traditional class experience. Our classes, at least in like high school, had like the cool smart boards that you could like write on, and our teachers had like kind of like a smart textbook, like in addition to our own textbooks. So they would have like basically a giant version of the textbook on the screen in front of us. We had our own, and then you could just like go through like the questions that were in like our own books like in front of us also. So it was, like,
yeah. So it was like it was fairly traditional,
Yeah.
but still pretty interactive.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. It was collaborative.
Definitely.
Okay, 2 more questions. Number 1, true or false? A squared times b to the negative first times b to the negative second is equivalent to a squared over b to the third.
True.
Nice. How'd you know that? What about that?
Because of the exponents, right?
Mm-hmm.
B negative 1 and b negative 2 can be added together to equal b negative 3, and any negative exponent is just the same as like a fraction of like 1 over whatever.
In the denominator.
Yes.
Yep, you got it. And then last question, how would you rate your algebra skills? How do you feel you are at algebra?
I feel like there's always room for improvement with everyone, unless you're just like a mathematician. I would probably rate myself decently, probably like an 8 or a 9.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think
I'd say
would
that.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You agree? You agree with my rating?
I think so.
How would you rate yourself? I get to ask you a question now.
Probably like 11 or 12
Okay.
out of 10. There's always room for improvement.